Good morning, Outlaws. Hope you had a great weekend. I'm George.
And I'm Ella Davis. Thank you to everyone who made it to this week's football game against Madras on Friday, where the Outlaws won.
We would first like to announce winter sports will kick off on November 18th. Make sure you're signed up and ready to start on the first day of practice.
Next from the Astronomy Club, this week's Astronomy Eyes on the Skies. With the new moon on November 1st, Halloween might be a little darker and a little spookier this year. And it's also a great time to look at the stars and the planets Saturn and Jupiter. This week's photo challenge. Who can clearly capture and name any constellation? Email Miss Givett for your entries.
Last week's winner was Emmett Bueller for the best comet photo. Here's the shots.
Those look great. Nice job, Emmett. Now on to this week's sporting events of the week for Sisters High School's athletes.
And welcome back to the sports segment of today's news. On Monday, girls soccer has a varsity game at Elmira at 4 o'clock with a 12 o'clock departure. And also football has a JV game against Madras at 5 o'clock.
Let's see what we got. Ooh, Tuesday, we got boys soccer at Sayusla at 6 o'clock. There's going to be a 1:15 departure. Be there or be square.
All right, on Wednesday, we got cross country at the districts. They are leaving at 12:45.
Thursday, there, we ain't got.
And on Friday, there's a varsity football game at Harrisburg with a 2:15 departure. And then Saturday has no events. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ella, Kellen, and Isaac.
Now, Jack's going to give us a special look of the behind the scenes of Outlaw Media and filming news. Many students may think that this process is an editing and cuts and editing take, but in reality, it's a live broadcast in one take. So here's Jack's insight.
Yeah, so a lot of people think that, we edit it, and we actually used to, but now we cut it all live. So if you'll see over here, Brooklyn, what's your job over here?
I'm a graphic coordinator, so I do all of the background stuff. So for the weather, I go through all the cams, and then also OSPN, all that stuff.
Nice. And Sailor, what's your job?
I'm a vision mixer, so right here on the keyboard, I'm in charge of going to different cameras.
Nice. So you look at this, obviously, and you're cutting between what angle to take.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Right on. There's our angle. Ooh. I'm going to pop over to Gracie. What's your job?
I am the anchor manager, so I make sure the mic checks go smoothly, that the teleprompter is working good, and we're in the right spot, and everything's good.
Yeah, and you guys want to tell me, how do you read the script so perfectly? What's the secret?
We improvise it.
You improvise all of it?
It's all on the screen, and we use a little remote under there to just change it, go through up, down, change the font, just be able to read it at our own pace.
And it's also placed right in front of the camera, so it looks like we're talking directly to the audience.
Perfect. Awesome. All right, I'm going to pop over to these guys. Finn, what's your role?
Executive producer, just making sure people are where they need to be when they need to be. Yeah.
Right on.
I'm a script director and make sure everyone's on task for the script and make sure they're reading the right thing and maybe come up with some new ideas for the weekend after.
Right on. Cool. Now, I missed Morgan. Morgan, what's your role?
I'm the technical director, so I get all this set up, make sure we're all functioning. All of our graphics you see on the TV are loaded in, and all the behind the scenes to make sure everything's ready to go.
So you do a lot of prep work,
Yeah.
Cool. Right on. All right. Isaiah, what's your role?
Floor manager. I kind of help everybody make sure they're in the right spots. I also make sure that people aren't screwing around and make sure people aren't tripping over cables and stuff because there's a lot of expensive things in here.
So you're over the anchor manager and the green screen manager, correct?
Yeah.
Right on. Exactly. Cool. And where's our green screen manager over here? I think is that you, Ella?
No, but I am an athletic anchor with Isaiah.
Nice. And Isaac. And Kellen.
It's good.
What's your role?
Popeye's you. My job's really just stand here, look pretty. Don't say anything, get me canceled. I do a little bit of everything, a little dibble dabble. Yeah.
Okay. Joe, you wanna tell me what your role is?
Yeah, sure. I'm the weatherman, so I give you guys your weather for the week. On this TV right here, it projects everything that you see on the green screen, just so I can point and help you guys out throughout the week, tell you where the snow is. And yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, tell us the best animals to go looking for in the snow and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and then my role, I guess I play a little bit. Thank you. I play a little bit of a producer role, and I make sure that Morgan's good to go, technical director, and I make sure that basically every little piece of it, with whoever our floor manager is, to make sure everyone's in the right spot. We do mic checks on time. We film it all in a period, so about half a period because we also have the Outlaw Media class. So we got to be quick. We got to be efficient. And yeah, we do a pretty good job. So I'm gonna, don't cut yet, but I'm gonna go over to Sailor, and Sailor's gonna do the magic cut to the anchors.
All right.
All right. There will also be a blood drive on November 13th, if I'm right. It will be in the back gym from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can sign up with QR codes around the school.
Be sure that you're able to log into Student View. If you have troubles with logging in, please see Darcy outside of class time. If you're able to log in, show Darcy or Kayla proof for a piece of candy.
Now we have this week's weather forecast with Joe. Hit it off.
What's going on, Outlaws? Here's today's weather for Monday. It's going to be a 45% chance of rain with a high of 50 and a low of 35. To the weather cams, as you can see up on the pass, it's pretty wet. It's been raining all the way up there all weekend. We do see a bit of snow coming in, so what I'd like to say is it's perfect timing. The snow is definitely a great addition to what we have been seeing, which has been super dry, so I'm pretty excited about that. To the weather tracker, as you can see, the winds are moving in from the coast, blowing in over around Madras. It's going to be around 41 degrees, Prineville around 37, down by Lapine it's going to be about 33, and Bend is going to stick right around by Prineville with 37 degrees. As we move into a closer view, Redmond, as I said earlier, Redmond and Bend is going to stick around 37 degrees. Sisters will be around 39. As we can see over by the mountains, there is a cold front just sitting there, so I wouldn't be surprised if with these wind patterns it blows through Sisters, Redmond, and Bend surrounding areas. For the weather for the week, Monday the 28th, it's going to be a 45% chance of rain with a high of 50 and a low of 35. Tuesday the 29th, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 51 and a low of 31. Wednesday the 30th, it's going to be 50% chance of rain with a high of 53 and a low of 28. Thursday the 31st, Halloween, it's going to be rainy with a high of 46 and a low of 33. And then Friday the 1st, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 46 and a low of 32. Back to George.
Thanks, Joe.
George, I think it's time for our joke of the week.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
Do you want to hear a pizza joke?
Sure.
You know what? Never mind. It's too cheesy.
Got me.
Anyways, that is all for this week's announcements. Enjoy your week, everyone, and remember, it's a great day to be an outlaw.